Um, Shambali time. This map was very ugly to begin with and got a little bit better as time went on. Yeah, that's basically the summary of it. Yeah. I don't even know. We attempt to play dive on this map on attack, which is fine. Except that we don't dive really anyone or coordinate anything at all, which is not fine. We do have time. I think. Yeah. Also, we need to get this spam thing down. Like I think I saw Zen right clicks go not where they're supposed to. Let's see how much of our spam actually hits where it's supposed to. We miss our arrows and our right clicks. Okay, that's so cool. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, our cat brings our vendetta in and we go in without like our tank ready, or half of our team like hasn't even picked the right comp yet. We just start like a half-ish dive and my cat gets caught out, and it's just, yeah, no, it's just a terrible way to open up a fight. And we could even, with this comp, we don't even have to set up for a dive immediately. We could have our monkey push cart, farm nano, keep him up, and then once cart gets to this corner here, then we could start a dive. They're not going to drop down and contest this. That's just, they're playing a poke comp. So we don't need to engage right away. We could get cart progress for free. And you'll see them do the same thing to us in the second half. They just flip the map, which is what you're supposed to do. We switch the ball, which is okay. I think a monkey is definitely better. Once again, there's just no coordination going on with these dives. We do push cart, which is good. But like, as you can see, there's just no coordination going on. We're just all fighting our own things, which we cannot do. We do flip the map, which is good. But we're already down one here. And then we get caught out. We should have gone behind cover there. And then now it's a 35. We're just going to lose. Like that. No procrastinating lock in. No. I'll lock in later. This needs to get done. Here we got a good pick on the tour. So we should use this to our advantage. Instead of me rolling, we don't need to roll in there. We should wait to stabilize a little bit. And then, I don't know, we just threw away our advantage there. We should have waited. Yeah. We miss cattle. They have pop emerald. That is going pretty good. Meow soup. Just doing these VOD reviews because I felt like it. We force feeling, which is good. Yeah. I miss cattle. I don't know. We're just not diving anyone. It's like we're playing a whole dive comp and it's just not happening. I don't really know. We could practice that. Actually, no. DBA and Sands won't be this Saturday. I think it'll be me Atlas playing? I don't know. Maybe next Tuesday. No, you can chat. You're all good. Don't worry. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I think Tuesday we could go over or practice dive maybe. If the normal people are there, like these 5, 6 people. Saturday, I don't know. We might play dive just to get a little bit of practice in, but we won't have like half or 2 of the 5. Yeah. Anyway, so now we're down to a minute, and we get picked off opening. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I'll do that after the scrim. I don't know. We should just wait for Arsenio to come back. Now we need a full back. Like right now, and we still get caught out. That's just staggering for like the last minute and a half, so we just don't get a clean fight. This next fight is going to be very rushed with ultimates, and we're not going to get like any value from most of them or from both of them. We're not even close to copy. We already copied actually. I don't know. We have 1 elim or 1 final. I mean, I don't know. Just because we have to like touch and like we play so split, they torbolt our lane and our mines, and then they get a free lane here if they want. They don't even end up using it. That was just an uphill battle. Yeah, just no coordination with the dives, at all. And then the staggering at the end. Okay. We could either play this 2 ways, which I low-key forgot in the middle, and so did, I think, half of the people. Kind of forgot we're playing scrim rules, so you just play the whole map through. We could play to win the map. We could play to use old economy. I don't care which one we do. I think we end up just playing for old economy later. Like once we realize, oh wait, we have to play the full map through, even if they do cap that much. Which is fine. Like I don't really care. But my issue is with this first fight. If I was actually thinking ahead of time, I probably would have had us try to do a close hold here, just because we only push it past the second corner. And by default, if you don't hold close, you get this space for free. So that one's definitely on me for not like realizing ahead of time and coming with a comp for that. Instead, yeah, we play default positioning, which doesn't really favor us too much because we have to hold we're supposed to hold for 4 minutes. But we should watch what they do, because they do this portion of the map correctly for what comp they're playing. I think, from what I remember, at least I don't know if it was the beginning or later, but they flipped the map perfectly. We're playing a traditional poke that you play map, kind of mirrored what they're playing, just minus the Tor playing. Different version of double hit scan, I guess, with a cat instead of a Curie. Actually, we have a different comp probably, but the idea is the same, anyways. So, sorry, they don't do actually what I thought they did at the first point. I will highlight this because this is a good job on our part. They're supposed to kind of play together here. Their Widow could off angle, whatever. They're supposed to off angle and then take this card progress, which they do. For some reason, where's their Kiriko? Oh, their Kiriko's AFK. Wait, no, she's not. Did she die? Oh, they're okay. I didn't even see this. What? Their Kiriko's sitting in that one spot that we sat in, spamming. Yeah, this is just, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing here, actually. But they have a 3-man front line. And then their Emre kind of backs. And then we do a good job of collapsing to contest the point here. And rotating. Kobio's around, which is good. Zinio's a little bit by himself. He doesn't die, though. And then we stabilize. Good job from us. If they actually like have 5 people on or 4 people on the point like they're supposed to with their Kiriko, then it's a lot easier for them. They still win anyway. I don't know how, actually. My whole team's low. My cat's over here by herself. How much healing do we have? 4K. Let's say a match in 5 minutes. I don't know. I think my cat could have played with the team there instead of like going on a wild goose chase for whoever. Especially since we don't have any BAP cooldowns. I don't know. Then we all just get chunked down by different things, and we get waved. My cat's by herself and then get a pick. So they clean up, and then they just win that pretty easily, even though they really shouldn't have, because it was like a 3v5 with the Widow and their Kiriko and Spawn. And now we realize that they get that for free. We don't need a contest because we have to play the map through. So at this point, we've already lost the map. We lamp nothing. That's chill. We window nothing as well. CWU window. I know we comped to window this. We definitely didn't need to window this at all because they hadn't even pushed up yet. Overall, just very bad calming and following through with that. No one was like, wait, they're not pushed. We should window when they actually fully walk around the corner and engage. There's a few times of scrims where we kind of calm that we want to do something and then we do it, but just not at the right time or in a position we should. I don't know. There was the very few times we did think ahead and try to calm what we wanted to do. Usually it was with support ults to try to be aggressive, and then we just were aggressive way too early or did it way too far back so they could easily kite it. We just had to recognize we can't do that. Yeah. I know there was one time later, I forget which map, where we do calm that, a calm support ult, and then Neo counter calms, which is I want him to do more. Saying now we should wait for them to blah 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 blah, and then we do it correctly later. Not this map, I forget which map it is, maybe I'll remember when it happens. But yeah. So they just kite the window, and we get negative value from it. And we're already up at this point. I don't know if we needed the Domino ult. We're already up 2. So a bit of an overuse there. And they use nothing. They have 5 ults in the bank here, for the most part. They almost have a lane, and then they have the other 4. We should try to kidnap their tank and drag her off the edge. I don't know if we do. I think we miss, maybe. And then we have OC as well. And we do OC their Emerald, which is good from Zinio. But yeah, we're playing aggressive here, which is good. There's the Emerald. We OC it. Good job. Good focus. We get killed for the Widow, so we're even. We're in a 4v4 right now. We just need to stabilize here. We should have cat-ulted a little bit earlier there. We do kill the Widow, which is good. Yeah. I guess anyways, we just didn't use cattle. We should have cattle ulted before they lined to try to get an advantage in the fight. Zenio comes back on Tracer. The cattle breaks, or we miss. I don't know which. Zenio gets 2. Well, at this point, it's just too late. Yeah. Good effort though to full hold there. Again, this map is very full holdable, so we overall did a good job. Regardless of how the first run went. Here we know they kind of have no ult, so we should be aggressive, and we do. Good job, Neo. I just need to clear this fight. Excellent job. Very efficient fight. 1 ult, they use none. Quick fight, they don't get any ult charge. Beautifully done. Good cat noon. No, we should be able to collapse and kill people here. Which we do, yeah. Another good clean team fight with cat noon and clean quickly. This is how this comp should be played. They swapped to Alari off Wu Yang, I think. Where did we get picked? Oh, we're just, okay, holding him out. Okay, I guess. We don't need to do that. We can just hold that angle right here in case they do walk up. And then yeah, we're down to 2. We should just full reset. I think we do. My cat gets the widow, which is good, and then lives. Another bad window from us. I'm not gonna lie. CWU stands for Can't Window University, and it's just every single support player ever in a CW lobby just can't window. Me, Kobe, I forgot who else used to play for support for us. Yeah, like, once again, they're just not even around the corner yet. We don't need a window this early, and there's 40 seconds left. It's not like we're like making them, they're forced to be on point. Yeah, so like, negative value, and then Zinio slides in and says, fuck this window, I'm gonna do my own thing. And I think he dies. Yeah. But we stabilize and get picks, which is good, I guess. Yeah. But now they have to touch, and if I remember correctly, I don't even think they touch. Yeah, they don't trigger OT. So we do a good job of preventing that, which is good. I don't know if we calm to hold close or hold a bit closer, be more aggressive. But whatever we did, it worked. Yeah. Overall, dive for that map, terrible. No coordination. We switched to our normal poke comp, or not normal poke comp. We switched to a poke comp. We do much better. And then we actually stabilized for the second. Actually, mostly the 3/4 of the map. Like, the first quarter of the map is our attack, not good, and then the last 3/4 of the game is our defense, which was pretty good, all things considered. Yeah.